Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video. Dante and Rocco blame themselves for Sam. Please note that if you purchase something by clicking on a link within this story, we may receive a small commission of the sale. I should have seen it coming. General Hospital's Sophia Mattsson faces an unhappy ending. On today's General Hospital, Holly shows up cautiously at Robert's office, who is surprised she hasn't run off and left her mess for everyone else to clean up. She's worried about Sasha. I love Sasha, and it's breaking my heart that she's shutting me out. Robert isn't having any luck in getting in touch with her either, but says it's up to Sasha how much to let him and Holly in. He wants to know one thing before she goes. She said he's a good father and would go to the ends of the earth for Robin, so why wouldn't she assume the same for Sasha? Why wouldn't she tell him? Their time together was the best time of her life. It was a perfect memory, and she was afraid she'd lose that. She didn't want to alter perfection. She was, she admits, 100% completely selfish. They're both sorry she never told him. They flash back a bit to how they ended up marrying, before Holly saying she didn't want to. But it was the best thing that ever happened. Her life, she says, has been defined by Robert. There's before and after. Falling in love with him was a revelation. Maxie, James and Spinelli are in costume preparing for Halloween festivities, waiting for Georgie. She, though, has decided she's gotten too old for trick-or-treating. Since when, Maxie demands. Spinelli tells her not to rush growing up, and Maxie's confused at how this came out of nowhere. Is this her friend's doing? More. Soap's major blunders. They give her a pep talk with Maxie, saying she was told dressing up was lame at Georgie's age too. But her sister, Georgie, pushed back and never gave up Halloween or dressing up or having fun. A short time later, Georgie comes back out, dressed up as Venon, girl of the 21st century. Maxie has no idea who that is, which is funny, because she was played by a teenage Kirsten Storms. Christina shows up at Sam's to surprise her sis with something special, only for Molly to pop up from out of the back. Christina, what are you doing here? Christina wanted to take care of their sister, but Molly tells her not to worry, because it's already done. So the elder sis breaks out a number of things, including Halloween candy, and Molly admits it's actually thoughtful. Molly, though, says Sam will be in the hospital for at least a week, but Christina thought that the surgery went so well, she could be home early. Molly lays into her for not reading the info she sent about the surgery, and the two fight again. Carly greets Jason outside of Bobby's after getting his message. He stammers out that Sam died. What are you talking about? She's aghast when he says Sam had a heart attack and can't believe it when he assures her she's gone. He needs her help. He doesn't know how to tell Danny and Scout, and Drew needs to know. How is this happening? Carly can't understand. After she leaves, Scout and Danny show up, finished with trick-or-treating. Can we see Mommy now? Scout asks. Jason asks them to have a seat, then gets down on a knee to tell them something really sad and unexpected happened. Danny knows it's about Mom. Jason breaks the news as gently as he can. Danny, his voice shaking, asks questions about what happened, while Scout just insists Mom can't die. She's a hero saving Lulu. Yes, Jason says she is a hero. Scout wants to go see her, but Jason and Danny tell her that Mom's not there anymore. She's in heaven now. And their hearts. I don't want Mom to be dead. Scout finally starts to cry and Jason pulls them both in. Sonny runs into Laura at the hospital. He to visit Dante and Sam. Her to visit Lulu. Laura's thrilled Lulu's outlook looks good. Meanwhile, Dante and Rocco can't believe that Sam is dead. Alexis can only whisper, "She's gone," in heartbroken response. As Portia says she's so sorry. She walks them through what happened, but Dante wants answers. Dante pulls Rocco in and holds him tight as Laura and Sonny show up. What happened? Laura demands. Is it Lulu? Alexis says it wasn't Lulu, it was Sam. She didn't make it. Sunny wants to know what the hell happened. Sam is dead, Dad. She's gone. That's what happened. Alexis tries to gently tell Dante through her tears, but he starts crying, and she pulls him in for a hug. They sit down, and when Laura says how sorry she is, and that it's not right, Alexis coldly replies, "No, it's not." Laura pauses, then takes Rocco to the chapel to say a prayer. Sunny walks back over, asking Alexis if there's anything he can do. "Bring her back." "I wish I could," he whispers. "She needs to go tell Christina and Molly." Sunny says he'll take care of Rocco and Dante. Before she goes, Alexis tells Dante, "Thank you for loving my daughter." Sunny puts his arm around his son and asks if there's anything he needs. Dante needs to go to Sam. He finds her in the room, still on the bed, and kisses her. It's not supposed to be like this. He tells her between tears, then apologizes. She looks like she's sleeping. He doesn't understand it. He says after telling her how beautiful she is and laying over her in a hug. He thanks her for everything she's given him and loving him. "I just don't know how I'm gonna do this without you." He kisses her again, holding her hand tight. In the chapel, Rocco admits he doesn't know what to say, and Laura tells him that's fine. A prayer can be whatever he wants it to be. He prayed for his mom to be oak, and the prayers were answered, but he didn't want Sam to die to make it happen. Laura comforts him and pulls him in to cry on her. Dante comes back to sit next to his dad, blaming himself for this. Sunny tells him not to go there, but Sam donated to Lulu for him and Rocco. More. Cameron Matheson reacts to GH twist. Over at the Quartermain mansion, Drew thinks Carly stopping by is a nice surprise. He gets worried though when she asks to talk in the living room. "I'm so sorry," she starts, then tells him about Sam. "What?" said him. Jason filled her in and Drew knows he was with Danny and Scout. "Where's my daughter?" They end up in the living room, Drew in shock and unsure of what to feel. They talk a bit about how amazing Sam was and fearless, and Carly says even when they clashed, she respected her. Watch GH on Hulu $7.99. Buy now. Alexis shows up at Sam's, walking in as her daughters fight, bickering, and yelling back and forth. "Just stop, 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 stop please. Please just stop." They both turn to look at her, surprised. They ask her what's going on, but she pulls them down onto the couch to sit with her. "Mom, you're scaring me." She sits in silence as she collects herself, then finally, "Your sister didn't make it." Christina reacts with anger, saying it makes no sense. It's a lie and Sam's fine. "Christina," Alexis says quietly, "I'm so sorry Sam is gone." Molly can't talk as the tears come, and Alexis hugs her tight. In the show's final moments, Holly tells Robert he did everything he could to make her feel like she had a home with her. "You did have a home. And they could have again if he hadn't kept Sasha from him. He could never hate her, but may not be able to forgive her." "I'm not a good person, Grandma," Rocco tells Laura. He was jealous Danny and Scout had their mom, who could hug them and talk to them. Sweetheart, that is perfectly understandable. He wishes his mom could have done that for him, and should have been happy for them. Sam was great, and he'll never get the chance to tell her. "None of this was your fault," Sunny tells Dante. He would have done everything differently. He spent weeks with Lulu, and left Sam in the lurch. He did what anyone would do, Sunny tells him. And then after promising Rocco he'd save Lulu, Sam felt pressured to say yes. Sunny says this isn't on him, and Sam didn't do it for him. She did it to save a life. The life just happened to be Lulu's. Jason gets to the Quartermain mansion with the kids and Scout, runs over to Drew to tell him Mommy died. Jason and Drew hug their kids close, promising they're there for them. Alexis tells the girls about Dante's proposal, and their initial burst of joy evaporates after Alexis says she wishes they could have seen how happy she was. Then, Alexis puts her arms around her girls as they cry into their mom. Next on General Hospital, Sam's loved ones continue to reel. Sunny supports Dante and Alexis has a request of her daughters.